We're calling off the deal with your company.
Seriously? They're the ones who are actually at a loss for not partnering with us.
I'm Keiichi Sato, and I'm 33. I manage a small business called Sato Engineering that focuses on development. The prototype is finally complete.
Yeah, your tech finally came to life. These last 5 years you spent working on that design are really starting to pay off.
If everything goes well, we could actually get this off the ground as a real product. And if Doki Doki Corp, a popular advertising firm, supports us, they could very well pitch it to Waku Waku Motors, one of the best car manufacturers out there.
I totally agree. The way our team at Sato Engineering builds things with integrity, there's someone out there who will see it.
The woman next to me, Nagisa Kiritani, used to handle corporate strategy for a multinational company, but thankfully, she was inspired by my love for engineering and decided to leave the corporate world to help out my little workshop.
So, this is the meeting room at the hotel they mentioned. But, it seems like no one showed up.
We're meant to be at Days Hotel at 1 p.m. The email clearly stated that. Time and location are both correct.
Although, didn't they mention Tokimeki Hotel before?
Yeah, I think that's what they mentioned at our most recent meeting.
Keiji, look over there. There's something written on that whiteboard.
To Sato Engineering, we're really sorry, but we've decided to cancel this deal. Say what?
What is going on?
Oh, I'm getting a call from Takahiro over at Doki Doki Corp. Hello, this is Keiichi.
Hey there, Keiichi. Man, I'm really sorry about this. Seems my assistant got mixed up and told you the wrong place for our meeting.
Wait, what?
My bad, for sure. It was a newbie assistant from a different company who gave you the wrong hotel name. I'm really sorry you had to go all that way for nothing.
Look, I get that mistakes happen, but putting up a cancellation notice for our deal in the wrong location? That doesn't look like just a mistake.
Well, I caught this mistake right before our meeting. I figured there wasn't enough time to fix it, so I told the hotel to put up that cancellation notice. I didn't mean to create any confusion, and if it made you unsure about us, I'm sorry.
So what's going to happen with our deal? You said we needed to finalize everything by today.
Yeah, that was the idea. But the mix-up with the meeting spot really messed up our whole schedule.
We shuffled our schedules around for this meeting, too. If we don't finalize the deal today, we won't meet your delivery timeline. Manufacturing takes time, and we've been clear about that from the beginning.
Yeah, that's something we've been concerned about too. Which is why we've also been reaching out to another company, Todoroki Industries. And they've agreed to meet our deadlines just right.
Wait a minute, you've already locked in a deal with them?
Yep. They acted quickly and we wanted to wrap things up today. So we're going with them this time. I'm sorry, but we're canceling the deal with your company.
Are you serious? You chose them only because they can meet the deadline? What about the quality of their technology? And what about safety standards?
Look, we're convinced that all the companies we were in discussions with cleared the necessary standards. It was just a matter of timing. Nothing else. Here's hoping for better luck next time. Anyway, I gotta run. Bye now.
Hey, wait a second. He just hung up.
Are they seriously okay with this? They're the ones who are actually at a loss for not making a deal with us.
Well, I don't think there's much we can do now. It's really frustrating when people don't recognize what's actually valuable.
They're essentially throwing away their chance to make profits down the line, and it's honestly sad. Keiichi, why don't we get in touch with Kengo from Waku Waku Motors? Doki Doki Corporation was meant to pitch our tech to him. He showed some interest when we met at that tech expo. I feel positive about him.
Kengo from Waku Waku Motors, huh? Yeah, that's actually a great idea. Let's reach out to him. A couple of days later, Nagisa and I set off to meet Kengo, who runs the R&D team at Waku Waku Motors, a major car company. This unit here is a supplemental cooling system we developed for electric and hybrid vehicles. It enhances cooling performance while also minimizing air drag. By controlling the airflow, it can reduce energy consumption by as much as 15%. And it's really flexible, suitable for both small and medium-sized vehicles. Wow, I see. That's way more effective than I imagined. If this is true, we could definitely add it to our future EV models. Our unique 3-layer construction combines fins for heat exchange, with channels that help air flow inside. Wow, in a unit this small? That's super impressive. It looks like it's almost good to go for real-world use. At Waku Waku Motors, we value long-term partnerships more than quick profits. I can't give you the final okay on your offer myself, but I see your company as a strong fit for our values. With this tech, I feel good about showing it off at next week's dev meeting. If it goes well, we might get the green light right away. Thank you so much.
That's amazing news, Keiichi.
I'm really blown away by this. Seriously, if we had discovered your company sooner, can I ask, why haven't we come across you guys until now? We're just a small business. Our sales budget and team are pretty limited, so we've gone mostly unnoticed. I understand. But honestly, I didn't expect someone like Nagisa to work with you. Didn't you used to work for a well-known company, Nagisa?
Yeah, I was. But at my previous job, everything revolved around numbers and deadlines. I started to lose sight of why we were creating things, who they were for, and what it all meant. Then one day, I came across Sato Engineering's hiring page by chance. It mentioned that safety and human life are the top priorities, even over profits and figures. It's a small company, but that message really moved me.
We're not a big company that focuses on impressive projects, but we never take shortcuts when it comes to keeping everyone safe. That's something we'll always stick to. I see your point, and I respect it. Any small company that stays loyal to its principles should definitely be recognized. Thank you. That really means a lot. Meanwhile, back at Doki Doki Corp, things were starting to go south. I heard there was an issue with the parts we received from Todoroki Industries. You're the one who gave the green light on that contract, correct?
An issue? What sort of issue are we talking about?
The cooling system isn't stable. A couple of test vehicles had glitches while being driven in real conditions. Waku Waku Motors has lodged a complaint regarding the initial batch with us.
But Todoroki Industries told us their product was totally fine. They even provided some quality docs to prove it.
Yeah, well, about those energy-efficient promises they made, it turns out the battery temperatures were actually rising, and the power consumption ended up increasing. We're getting that feedback from Waku Waku Motors as well.
But Todoroki Industries said their product was officially verified.
No, their product just went through internal testing. No third-party checks involved. And those quality documents? Really minimal. From a tech perspective, they didn't even fulfill basic internal standards.
But I'm in sales, so I'm not really equipped to get into the nitty-gritty details of tech stuff. Todoroki Industries made it clear that their product specs were good to go, without any issues.
Listen, Takahiro, that excuse isn't going to fly. You took their word for it and didn't do the tech verification. That was on you. Even if you're in sales, you should have made sure to confirm that the specs make sense and the testing process is with them.
Waku Waku Motors kept pointing out how crucial it was to stick to the delivery deadline. I did what I thought was the most effective use of our time, from the sales perspective. Plus, these kinds of misunderstandings are pretty common in our field.
Pretty common in our field? You clearly don't understand how serious this is. We've lost a lot of trust with Waku Waku Motors because of this whole issue.
You're right. I'm sorry about that. Todoroki Industries, you jerks. You assured me you tested everything. All I was trying to do was make sure Waku Waku Motors got their delivery on time.
We got a formal update from Doki Doki Corporation about the issues with that first batch. They've committed to a detailed investigation and will keep us in the loop.
I see. But I'm curious. Why didn't they just sign with Sato Engineering from the start? Their offer was way more convincing than what Todoroki Industries had.
Actually, about that, Keiichi told me what happened. Apparently, the location for their appointment with Doki Doki Corporation was changed unexpectedly. Takahiro, their sales rep, was the one who informed them.
Wait, so Sato Engineering was the initial candidate they considered, and then they suddenly decided to change where the meeting would be at the last minute? Is that true, Keiichi? Yeah, we got this sudden email telling us the meeting location had changed, and it even said no reply needed, which felt really weird. We thought it was urgent, so we went along with it. But because of that, the meeting never happened, and the deal had already been called off.
When we got to the place mentioned in the email, there was a notice posted that said, "We've decided to cancel this deal."
Oh, that's totally unprofessional and a bit bizarre. Plus, switching the meeting place at the last minute? That's just plain rude.
We put our faith in Doki Doki Corp to handle the tech pitch for the new product at our expo because we thought they had a good grasp of the product and could coordinate with the engineering team.
Right. We were expecting them to deliver both marketing and technical expertise.
Right. And now? This is a major trust concern. We should address it with them directly. Takahiro, Waka Waka Motors just reached out to us, asking why we went with Todoroki Industries instead of Sato Engineering. Could you care to explain why?
That's mainly because Todoroki Industries had more favorable stats when it came to expenses and how quickly they can deliver.
Is that really the only reason? What about the email you sent to Sato Engineering about changing where the meeting was? No one else in the company knew about it, and you were the one handling this. Why didn't you let anyone else on it?
Well, there was this new assistant we'd outsourced to help with the admin side of things. I let him take care of some of the meeting arrangements, but that turned out to be a mistake on his end.
If it was a mistake, then why hide it?
He was new, and I'll be honest, I didn't really check the email he sent. When I reached out to Sato Engineering on the day of the meeting, they mentioned they were at the wrong location, and by then it was too late.
And one more thing. Who was it that told the hotel to hang the notice that reads, "We've decided to cancel this deal"?
That was me. I told the front desk to put it up, just to be safe. I thought if Keiichi showed up, they'd see it, and it would keep things simple and clear.
So, you were aware that there was a possibility they'd come to that meeting spot, even after you realized the email that the assistant sent was wrong?
Yeah, looking back, I guess that's what it boils down to.
You're just making excuses now. Not just the email, but the cancellation notice you arranged? It seems pretty deliberate, Takahiro. It looks like you were trying to cancel their deal on purpose.
I understand, sir.
So you went ahead and reached out to Todoroki Industries, right? Sato Engineering's products are really well reviewed for how they perform and how reliable they are. Why would you want to switch them out?
Todoroki Industries offered exactly what Waku Waku Motor needed. I was worried we might not make it in time for their expo. And honestly, if that happened, my our company's credibility would be at stake. Waku Waku Motors made it clear they didn't want just nice marketing. They were looking for someone who really understood the tech side as well. They kept asking for solid tech proposals. So I took that as a sign that I had to make sure we delivered.
True, Waku Waku Motors expects a lot from us. They're involved in a lot of automotive tech marketing, and it's more than just eye-catching campaigns these days.
Exactly. We're an advertising firm. But these days, it's not just about having great ideas. I realized I needed to manage the tech aspects as well. I do think Sato Engineering had a solid product. But at that time, we really needed quick results for Waku Waku Motors.
I see where you're coming from. These days, it's more than just making a good pitch. Clients want us to actually understand the products and the new technology. But here's the thing. Our entire relationship with Waku Waku Motors was founded on trust. especially since our sales reps can handle both parts of the discussions. Are you really going to throw that away just because you felt rushed to see the results?
You're right. I'm sorry, sir.
Sure, we're an advertising firm, but first and foremost, we deal in trust. And Waku Waku Motors just reached out. They're reconsidering their partnership with us. If this keeps up, we could end up losing them for good. Losing a big client like that? It would be a total nightmare.
Losing them for good.
If Waku Waku Motors ends our contract, it would mean a major loss in revenue for us. Sure, knowing the tech is part of the sales job, but remember, we were chosen for our ability to pitch and understand the product. We can't let that balance slip away.
Got it, sir.
It's a done deal. Sato Engineering's product is the one we're using for our next vehicle. Congratulations, Keiichi. Thank you so much. It hasn't been an easy road, but I'm glad I never gave up.
This is huge. Keiichi, your name is all over the industry headlines.
I'm not really interested in my name being mentioned in the industry headlines. What really makes me happy is that the tech is actually helping people who need it.
I just want you to know I'm really proud of you. I've seen how much you've put into this every step of the way.
It's an innovative product that should absolutely be getting this level of recognition.
Keiichi dedicated 5 years to making this. Its value goes beyond what you can label with a price.
Nagisa.
Sorry to interrupt, Kengo, but Shusaku and Takahiro from Doki Doki Corporation are here.
Doki Doki Corp? Perfect timing. Bring them in. Thank you for taking the time to meet with us.
Thank you. Keiichi? From Sato Engineering?
Takahiro, it's been some time since we last talked.
Yeah, about everything that happened. There were a lot of misunderstandings and...
A lot of misunderstandings? We got an email saying the meeting spot changed, went to the place mentioned in it, and all we found was a notice that read, "We've decided to cancel this deal."
The email was sent by mistake. It wasn't intentional.
We were working on that issue ourselves at the moment as well. Our company isn't interested in a marketing campaign that's all about looks. We want genuine engineers with real skills to shine, and Sato Engineering delivered perfectly. Have you ever considered who will actually be using these parts? What kind of situations are they in? How much trust are they putting in them? We are not just making products. We're building things that people trust with their lives.
Keiichi dedicated 5 years to perfecting this part, experimenting with many redesigns and testing every possible situation, like how it handles heat and how tough it is.
So you just tossed our contract aside and chose another company based on numbers? And what happened? It turns out Todoroki Industries' products overheat in actual use. They're getting flooded with complaints about it not working right. And their design? It's almost a copy of what we made.
I'm really sorry about that.
Saying sorry isn't enough. You took something we've spent years perfecting and acted like it was nothing. I'm not the best with words. I can't pull off fancy presentations or market things with slick promotions. But I do know how to be genuine and build tech that truly helps people. After all this, Doki Doki Corp's credibility in tech proposals has taken a serious hit. Our higher-ups are really considering pulling the plug on our agreement with you. No way! Had you partnered with Sato Engineering right from the start, your firm could have landed a contract exceeding $20 million. When you factor in global projects, that number could have reached $30 million each year. Plus, if it lasted, your company could have really made a name for itself in the industry.
$30 million?
So, one careless decision just cost us everything. Over a decade of trust down the drain, and millions in profits lost. And the one who ruined it? That'd be you, with your reckless choices and total lack of integrity.
Keiichi never gave up, no matter what. Even when things didn't go as planned, he kept believing in his work and pushed forward. That's how real innovation happens. Not from panic or pride, but from caring about the people who will use it.
I can't believe this. All of this stemmed from just one email?
Later on, Takahiro found himself in a lawsuit for emotional harm and damages from Doki Doki Corp's Ethic Committee. He also got fired for putting a stain on the company's reputation.
I had no idea that just one engineer like Keiichi could have this much impact.
As for us, that big deal we landed with Waku Waku Motors has given us the green light to launch a new development project. You know, there are folks out there who really see the hard work you put in. It's not all about quick successes. It's really about establishing trust.
I've always admired the way you've poured your heart into your work. But today, Keiichi, you really went above and beyond.
Enjoyed the video?
Then smash that like button and subscribe.